guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a super laid back video. Basically today I'm going to be doing a tag. This is the Not Your Basic Beauty Guru tag, and I'm going to make this into like a get ready with me. So I'm going to be doing my makeup while I do this. I will try my best to post the products that I'm using on the screen because I am going to be talking while I'm doing my makeup, so I feel like I'm not going to hit every single product that I'm using. So anyways, I basically have the questions pulled up on my phone right here, and I'm just going to answer them while we do our makeup. So starting with the brows, I'm using the Shop Miss A brow pomade as usual, and we're going to start with the first question. So the first question is, what is one thing you struggle with doing? I think that's funny because the thing that I struggle with doing the most is my eyebrows. I don't know if that's like a personal thing with me, like my brows are just weird or what, but it's definitely difficult for me to do my eyebrows. This is my least favorite part of my makeup routine. I feel like it is just never going to look right, so half the time I just leave it however, and they look crazy, but it is okay. But yeah, so basically I just feel like my eyebrows never look good. I'm not really good with eyebrows. I'm not good at doing them on other people or myself, so I definitely just feel like that's one thing that I need help with and practice with, just because my eyebrows, like, first of all, are not a very good shape anyways. They have not a lot of hair on them, so I don't have a lot to work with, and I feel like it just does not ever work out in my favor. So that is the one thing I feel like I struggle with most. And then, okay, so the next question is, on that note, are there any makeup trends or techniques you would like to improve or learn how to do? Yes, eyebrows, and definitely more like intricate eye looks. Like, I like to say that I'm pretty good at cut creases. That's one of the first like intricate eye looks and techniques that I tried to do on my lids, and I definitely just feel like I would like to do something like that but better. I would like to get better at like intricate eye looks. When I see all these cool eye looks online, I'm like, how the hell are they doing that? Because I have no idea. So yeah, that is just something that I would like to do, is just get better at doing eye makeup. Going in with the Alamar Cosmetics palette. It's been a while since I used this, so I wanted to use it today. I don't exactly know what I'm going to do, but I think I want to use this shade right here. It is calling my name, I think. Are there any makeup looks, styles, trends, or techniques you absolutely refuse to do or follow on yourself? Refuse to do? Not really. I don't think there's anything that I wouldn't do, to be honest with you. I like to try everything. I feel like makeup has no rules. It's one of those things that I just like to express myself. So, and I typically do like to do different things. So I don't think I have an answer for that question. I don't really think that there's anything that I am not like willing to do. So are there any makeup trends that or styles that you used to dislike but now love, or vice versa, any that you used to love but don't care for anymore? Dark eyeliner, like in the bottom lash line. I do like that, like, don't get me wrong, it's not my favorite. Dark liner on the bottom lash line is kind of something that I used to love and live for, and now I really don't do it anymore. I don't necessarily want to say that I don't like it, because I do still like it. I just don't find myself doing it anymore, unless the look calls for it, which if it's like a darker look or something like that. But overall, I don't really find myself doing a dark lower lash line. I also don't really do wing liner anymore, but again, it's not necessarily something that I don't like. It's just something that I just don't think appeals to me that much anymore. So other than that, I don't really know. I'm starting to get more into gloss. That would be something that I used to not like that I do like now, is lip gloss. I used to never like lip gloss just because everything was so sticky. I didn't like how glosses feel on my lips. And now I've just come to be very picky with my glosses, and I just don't wear ones that are sticky. And yeah, that's basically that. That's something that I used to not like. Even if you watch my videos, I would always like throw out the lip glosses or like give them to a friend or something if I were to get them, because I was just not here for it. I just didn't like it. I feel like my camera's being really weird with focusing, so if this video turns out really bad in editing, I'm so sorry. I'm trying my best here. I don't know why it's like going in and out of focus, but it's whatever. Are there any beauty/makeup trends that most people hate that you maybe secretly like? Honestly, no, not really. I feel like I'm pretty on par with everybody else, which sounds like I'm like a follower of trends, but like I don't really think that there's anything that I don't or that I do like that's other people don't really like. Yeah, I feel like bold lips are getting out of trend, and I'm not a big fan of nude lips, so maybe that is it, is everybody's into the nudes and I'm not a fan of them, and I'm still here like living for bold looks or bold lip anyway, so I don't know. But are there any makeup rules or stereotypes that bother you? This I feel like is kind of a trick question for me, because I do not like the fact that people say that there are rules to makeup at all. I'm just not a big fan of that. I don't think that there's any rules to makeup. I feel like you can do whatever the heck you want to do and nobody should say anything to you. That is that on that. I just don't really like the fact that people think that there are rules to makeup when there just isn't. You can literally do whatever you want to do. So, what old news makeup products do you still love and use on the regular? I don't think there are any. All of my makeup I feel like is very up to date. Maybe the main thing that I use a lot that's a little bit older, let me find it, that I just feel like I'll never get rid of because it's a perfect palette, but that is the Master Palette by Mario. I used this actually recently in a video for a Halloween tutorial, and I will always use that. I feel like that's something that I don't think I'll ever get rid of unless like it gets gross, because that is just one product that I find that was created so well and just looks so good. Again, it's not very old. I don't want to call it old makeup because it's not. It came out quite a while ago, but not that long ago. But that is one thing that I just feel like I'm going to keep for a very long time. So it's possible that there may be specific YouTubers that inspired you to start a YouTube channel, but let's talk about what, if anything, YouTubers inspired you not to do. Yes, there were YouTubers that inspired me to start my channel. There was quite a bit of them actually. I think the main thing is I saw a lot of YouTubers that fell off in a way. Like, there are a lot of YouTubers that I watched back in the day that I haven't seen make videos in a very long time, and you may be saying like, okay, they're probably doing something else with their life. Like, a lot of people use YouTube to help their other businesses, but there are certain people that I haven't seen do anything else. Like, I haven't seen them on their radar at all, and I feel like a lot of people have just lost their passion, and that's one thing that I don't want to do. I don't really want to be somebody that follows a trend over and over again. I don't want to be somebody who only makes videos that are based on current trends or current views or whatever. I don't want to be that type of person. I want to be somebody who comes up with my own content. What beauty content do you love creating the most? Gotta put this on my lower lash line, BRB. So I feel like I like doing tutorials a lot. I also like filming sit down videos, and it does say beauty content, so I feel like I don't know if it means like just makeup content or if it means fashion content as well, because I really like filming fashion content too, and I don't post a whole lot of it just because I don't have like that big of a variety of like clothing and stuff, to be honest with you. But I do really like filming tutorials. I feel like that's one thing that I fell off of recently, is just because I have been focused on other things. And fashion videos are also my favorite just because I love putting together outfits. I always have ever since I was little. I used to dress up literally to go to the grocery store. You can ask my mom. Is there any content that you create based on audience requests or interests that you actually really don't like or prefer to create? The answer to that is no. I do not have that big of a follower base for me to have like that much input on what I film and upload, to be honest with you. So everything that you see is basically my own ideas, unless you specifically request like a specific look or something like that. But other than that, like, none of this I feel like you guys have asked for. So how often do you film? That is like a really hard question, if I'm being honest with you, because it depends. I can take a picture of my calendar right now and I'll post it up on the screen, probably on this side because I've got more space. Let me move over so you guys can see it. I'll take a picture of what my week looks like this week. So far, I haven't obviously put every single thing in, but it's pretty much planned out. I just have to plan out the weekend portion. But every single thing in yellow is when I film, and I have on there what I'm filming. Next question after this is, do I have a job outside of YouTube? You all know this, that this is not considered a job because I don't get paid for it at all. Now, when I film, it really just depends on what I have going on. I typically like to base my filming on when my boyfriend works, because I don't like to film when he's here, just for both of our sakes, to be honest with you. But what beauty content do you enjoy watching the most? I like to watch tutorials if it's on something specific. I like watching first impressions on new makeup. I like watching lookbooks, like I said, which is, again, not really beauty, but it's close enough. And yeah, and then it says, the next question is, any non-beauty YouTubers that you like? Yes. Don't get me started. Shane Dawson is one of my favorite YouTubers ever. I absolutely love him. Mile Higher Podcast, you guys have got to check them out. Yes, it's a podcast. They film it for their YouTube channel. And Kendall, who is the woman in the two of them, she has a separate YouTube channel. I love hers as well. That's like conspiracy and like true crime and stuff like that. I absolutely love that kind of stuff. I'm trying to think of some things that me and my boyfriend watched together. Good Mythical Morning, we watched that. Good Mythical More, we watched them. I watch a lot of beauty like channels. I like Danielle Carolyn and Brooke Michio. They do a lot of like day in my life kind of videos. I love watching those. Those are something very casual for me to watch. I could just play on the TV while I'm doing 1,000 other things. I absolutely love doing that. Are there any makeup misconceptions because of YouTube or Instagram that you wish people knew the truth about, or that you hope to change with your channel? One, that there are rules to makeup, because there's not. Two, how long it takes to get a look done. I feel like people, especially Instagram for sure, people do these like 2-minute clips of a makeup look and you think you can achieve that in 2 minutes, or people just show like a really intricate makeup look on Instagram as a picture, myself included. Sometimes I will post a picture and realistically I've spent almost an hour or two on like that specific look. It takes time to do these things, and I know that it feels like it doesn't because we post the pictures so like easily and freely on Instagram. And so yeah. Have you ever felt unqualified or like a bad beauty YouTuber because you didn't do things just like every other beauty guru? Yes and no. When I started my channel, I was so focused on being like everyone else. I wanted to create the same videos as everyone else. I wanted to make sure that I was going to be in that trending page. One of my videos was going to go viral, and that's how I was going to have my big break. I no longer think like that. I do what I want to do, and I just have this voice in the back of my head that's like, one day you're going to come up with something that was your idea and it's going to go viral. It's going to go crazy, and then people are going to follow you. That is the mindset that I have to be in, because if not, I will just sit here and keep comparing myself to every other beauty YouTuber. I will sit here and keep doing the same videos as them, and I don't want to be like that, and I don't want my channel to be like that either. If you could collaborate with a brand, which would it be and what would you create? Like, I'm about to go in with some more pink. Don't judge me. I'm just doing some extra shit on my eyes because I can and I have time, and we've got a couple more questions to go, and all I have to do is apply my lipstick. So, what brand would I like to collab with? I feel like I'd like to do, okay, if it was going to be like drugstore brand, I would like to do someone like Wet n Wild or e.l.f. just because I live and love those products. They are very cheap products, but they are really good quality, and I feel like I would want something that I created to be affordable to where other people can get to it, but also really good quality. if it was going to be a high-end brand, I think either ABH or Fenty. I feel like Fenty would be like awesome because she obviously hasn't collabed with anyone before, but ABH is also one of those high-end brands that I will always feel like is worth it.
Except their lipsticks, don't like their lipsticks, no tea, no shade. I just am not.
Would you rather collaborate with a brand or create your own makeup beauty line? I would rather create my own line. But anyways, I would definitely rather create my own brand just because I feel like I would be in control with everything, and if something went wrong, I would know that that would be on me and that I didn't like leave so much in someone else's hands. That's just my trust issues. But so that's all the questions. This is my look. It's really not all that crazy. I'm about to just straighten my hair a little bit because I feel like it looks like a hot mess. But basically that is it for this video. I tag anybody that watches this. If you want to do this, do the Not Your Basic Beauty Guru tag. It's just like little questions, super cute. I definitely like doing these types of videos. It gives me something to do while I'm doing like a get ready with me. So yeah, I just wanted to film this quick little video for you guys, and I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, as always, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you all subscribe before you leave, and I will just catch you guys in my next video. Bye!
Thank you.